But anyway, broken arms. What don't you like about it? Come on.
What I don't like about it is because I always get a fucking broken arm. That's why.
I always get a ruined gun, but then that's a vanilla thing.
Yeah, no, so this broken arm thing, some people from the team want to remove it. I don't want to remove it because I think you can break your leg, but you can't break your arm.
No,
Why?
that makes complete sense.
Why?
I completely agree with you.
And also, I also feel like especially in vanilla, there's no real punishment for getting shot in the arm. It's just it's like a freebie. It barely takes any damage. It's a freebie. Whereas the damage is the same on KK, but you have a broken arm. And for the record, like when we started the broken arm thing, it was quite aggressive. So it was like like how with a broken leg, if you would raise your gun, you would slowly get knocked out, right? And it was just like super aggressive. People hated it. And then we started bringing it down. And now we actually have it. So if you have a broken arm, you cannot hold your breath. And you get more sway and more recoil. I think it's like a 25% increase or something, or like 30%. Oh, cool. But if you add a splint, which we also have a splint that you can find in the game, so it's not just it's just like a military splint. Sam splint,
yeah.
Right. You can find that too. Once you have a splint applied, the only punishment that you get from a broken arm is you cannot hold breath. So when you have a broken arm and you have a splint applied, the only real difficulty you're going to have is quick scoping. That's it. For the rest,
that's all I do, Minder. I'm just a big 360 quick scoper. So
no, but look, it's annoying for people. I get that, but I feel like you have a broken arm, dude. You're not going to do sniping very well. Sorry.
Yeah.
And for the rest, it's not too invasive. I mean, it's invasive enough that if you're in a pinch and you get your arm broken and someone pushes you, it could mess you up with the recoil, but you could also still fight and manage it. Yeah. But it's just another like layer of difficulty added to the game, which that's always the tricky part. Like notice, like I said, we implemented it in a way where it was really aggressive, and then we had to tone it down and tone it out more and tone it out more. So that is part of it. You learn from how players like it or not like it, and kind of go with that.
Yeah. It goes alongside something else that you're an advocate of as well, or I guess you realise how the game gets played by people. I get broken arms more than I get broken legs, but that's because people are always aiming for centre mass. And then you've got your whole shock damage value system that's custom to KK entwined into that as well, because that's what people do, right? They don't go for headshots. They go for centre mass because it's easy. The good people go for headshots. But that's why that happens.
Because you say it happens to you often, I know exactly the kind of player you are. And it's funny. It means you take aim duels.
He's one of them like Q&E guys. When he runs,
right.
Right. What do you mean by an aim duel? What does that mean?
So if someone's looking at you, you look back and try and shoot him.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So if someone is shooting at you, so your hands are always in front of you, aiming at you.
Yeah.
This is why you're getting your arm broken all the time. Is because you basically don't really realize that the dude's aiming at you, or you do realize you don't care enough, and that you basically just take the shot because your sort of condition is like, oh yeah, I could take the shot and I could but that's why you break your, like I rarely break my arm because I'm not that kind of player. If someone's aiming at me, I try to get out of there and break contact and get back. You're a different kind of player. And so Taupe is the same way. Taupe complained to me about these broken arms, but that's because he is a very aggressive player that just goes for aim duels. It doesn't really and because of that gets his arm broken a lot. Hey, he's a broken arm suck and this and that. And now you say it yourself, I break my arm all the time. It's because you literally, when someone to do with a sniper is aiming at you, you decide to stand still and aim back and try and shoot. When obviously it means you're going to get shot if you do that. So, do I feel bad for you? No, not really.
All I'm taking away from that is you said that I play like Taupe. I'll take it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Like it's just a specific kind of playstyle. You're going to get more broken arms, and
Makes sense.
I think it throws it into the mix, and I think it also makes it so like, hey, maybe
It
going
makes
for those
complete
endless,
sense though. So
for those aim duels, you're just going to get that more often. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was in the army for 12 years and as a medic, and most of my wounds that I dealt with were gunshots in this area here and gunshots in this area. Because when you take aim at someone, you want the gun there, and this is the front facing the enemy. Bullets only travel in straight lines. So that's where the gunshots were. And they're always, the body armor's here. Body armor is irrelevant when a bullet hits you there. So it's the same scenario.
Yeah.
So if your arm's up like that, if you're aiming like that, you're gonna get hit in the arm.
But
That's
notice
your
how
biggest part.
Exactly, and when I said it's like in vanilla, there's no real punishment for getting shot in the arm. Like people like yourself that aim a lot, and that aim a lot at other people that then snipe basically get like a freebie because you basically take almost no damage for taking an arm shot. Oh, you're bleeding. Ooh. And that's it. When now there's consequences. Like you get shot in the arm, there's consequences to it, and there's consequences for getting headshotted. There's consequences for getting shot in the leg, in the chest, but nothing for the arm. Why? It doesn't make sense. So, even though some people within the KK development team want me to remove it because people bitch about it, because they bitch about it, I don't want to do that because I actually think it's a very good addition to the vanilla game. Scaled down as it is right now, it's just an extra difficulty factor without it being just a straight up like game breaking. Like, I'm gonna lose this fight now. Broken arms. Like, no, you'll be fine. Just deal with it.